Okay, so time for my update from the cycle number 6 from day 2, the last cycle of day 2. So now we're moving into day 3. So that's excellent. Definitely establish a habit of sleeping on specific times, 6 times every 24 hours, once every 4 hours. So that's been done the second 2 days in a row now. Haven't skipped a single time, thank goodness. And we did have a problem there in cycle number 6 that I have to report. The alarm software that I had was pretty nifty, but it only allowed 1 alarm per day, and so I was just setting the alarm before I went to sleep. Well, this time I forgot to set the alarm. So here's what happened. It's the exact same thing that happened before when the computer crashed, so that's really interesting. I overslept maybe 25 minutes again. And in that 25 minutes that I overslept, I had a very vivid REM dream, very vivid. It was the kind of vivid that you get again at the end of a sleep cycle. So vivid it could easily have been lucid. It was of that level of richness. So, I mean, it wasn't at all lucid, okay? I'm not saying that it was even pre-lucid. There's another type of dream that I call semi-lucid, which it wasn't that either. It had nothing to do with lucidity at all, but very vivid, very strong, very vivid. And again, not only was the time the same, 25 minutes, but it also, I mean, the extra time that I slept, I also woke up right after the dream, like automatically. So, interesting. Twice in a row I had the same result. Now, if the result was, if the purpose of everything was to have vivid dreams, this would be an excellent technique to do that. You can sleep an hour every 6 hours and get vivid dreams. It appears to be that you'd have it every 6 hours. So, if you're a lucid dreamer and you're practicing lucid dreaming and you want to get into it, this would be an excellent schedule. You wouldn't have to kill yourself as much because you could sleep for an hour every 6 hours. And that would be, from my experience so far, it looks like it produces really vivid dreams every single time. So, I don't know if that's because of sleep deprivation that I've done before, only sleeping small amounts. I don't know these things, but it's definitely something to look into and something I'd never considered before. I mean, I've done a sleep transfer, where at the end of your sleep cycle, you wake up, do something, then go back to sleep, and you get a vivid dream because you did that. But that's the only thing I've ever done. I never thought of setting up a schedule like this, and didn't know you can like break into REM like that. Had no idea. But anyway, oh yes, okay. So still on track, still feel tired and everything. Like I can go back to sleep at my next scheduled time, which will be the first cycle of day 3. So that's at 12:30 in the morning. So I can definitely get that done. So I'm not, I'm not. Everything is moving forward. And if I failed to mention, I got new software, and I'm now able to program. I have all the alarms pre-programmed. Okay, it's there automatically. I don't have to touch it again. The sucker loads up with Windows. I mean, there's no room for error here now. As long as the computer remains on, which it generally does. I'm not going to have a problem. So thank goodness for that. It eliminates human error now, because I've verified all the alarms are properly set. It's already done. So I'm not going to have that happen again. Okay, so that's the latest update. See you guys next time.